Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another episode of Myth Busting Mondays. I hope that you guys are well, and ladies and gentlemen, I hope you end up looking forward to today's episode, because for the final myth of today's episode, we are going to be seeing if it is possible, my friends, to knock the tank off of the No Mercy rooftops. Can we basically kill the tank with fall damage? Because he does it to us all the time, and now let's see if we can end up returning a favor. That's what we're going to be testing here at the end. If you guys end up enjoying today's video by the end, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe to show your guys' support. If there is a particular myth that you would like to see featured in next week's episode, just please put it down below in the comments. I'd be more than happy to do it. But anyways, my friends, let's get on with this week's episode of Myth Busting Mondays. Myth: can a tank rock blow up a propane tank? So for those of you guys that don't know, the tank rocks in Left 4 Dead have a really weird, interesting collision effect with the propane. If you throw a propane tank at a tank rock, it will destroy it. But I'm curious what will happen is that if a tank just ends up throwing a rock at us while we're holding a propane tank surrounded by other ones, does it blow up? I'm really curious. So in this instance, I'm surrounded by several things of propane. I was even holding one, and a tank was at, really small distance gap between me, and he threw a rock and nothing happened. But I wasn't satisfied with that answer. I was really curious because I feel like I've seen this happen before, and I really wanted to just keep it going because I want to show you guys something that I thought was really weird. So watch this. I'm actually slightly no-clipped into the lighthouse right now on the last stand, and just trying to see if maybe perhaps that, the tank was not able to hit the propane because my body was in the way. Maybe instead of hitting the one that I was holding, maybe I could get him to hit the ones on the floor. But for some reason, all I did was just go into the wall a little bit, and then all of a sudden the gasoline cans just started catching on fire. I don't know if he somehow I guess no-clipped himself and flung his body into the gasoline and lit a fire, because I could not explain why the gas just suddenly got lit on fire. That was just bizarre to me. It's something that I was originally wanting to say busted, but seeing these really bizarre results and knowing what the collision effects can happen in this game with propane versus tank rocks, I just want to leave this myth that plausible. I cannot explain the weird shit that I saw today. All of a sudden, the gasoline cans start getting on fire like there's a poltergeist, and I'm so baffled. And I'm pretty sure that some of you may be actually thinking to yourself that this is something that's pretty common and simplistic, or can at least easily be explained away. So if that is the case, then please let me know in the comment section down below what you think happened. Myth: can you kill a witch with propane tanks? Alright, so this myth was requested by my one Twitch mod and good friend Vader, and Vader wants to know, can you kill a witch with propane tanks? We tried to see if we could do this with the tank in the last week's episode, so I am curious, and so is Vader, if we can end up doing this to the witch. So I am here on the Parish Bridge survival map once again, and I'm getting some propane tanks ready, and basically all I'm going to do is just spawn in a witch and see if 6 propane tanks is good enough to kill her. So let's see, my friends. Alright, here we go, my G's. 3, 2, 1, and... okay, let's see. Through the smoke. Okay, the witch is still definitely there, but she's stumbling back and actually acting weird. And nope, she got pissed, and she survived. Now, just like the last time, though, that we did this myth, I'm just going to leave this at plausible, because I would like to believe that the propane can kill the witch. I just think that we just don't have enough on the map at once to be able to kill her. Myth: can a tank kill a witch? Alrighty, guys, so this is asked by, once again, Vader. Now, when Vader says, can the tank kill a witch, I would like to believe what he means is that will the AI tank be able to kill a witch? Because we all know that a player tank can definitely do it. All you gotta do is just go up to him and just literally just, bitch slap the witch. So I'm curious, will the AI tank do it? That is the question, my friends. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be on No Mercy's apartments, a really crowded area, and I'm going to spawn in a witch and then shoot it, and then right after I shoot it, I'm going to spawn in a tank, and I'm just going to just chill in the closet and just be in a close quarters area, and with God mode on, hope that basically the witch and the tank will hit each other and just see what happens. So the witch and the tank are both pissed, and as you can see, the tank just lays the witch out on her ass. So yep, this myth is confirmed. So just like when it's a player-controlled tank, the AI tank will just completely mop the floor with the AI witch. Myth: can a smoker pull a survivor to their death without them hanging off a ledge? So this myth is submitted by my man Dan, and Dan actually had 2 myths here, but I chose to end up doing the second one just because it actually worked out better that way. And basically for the second myth, it is, as you guys saw a second ago, basically can the smoker pull a survivor to their death without them hanging off a ledge? Essentially what I'm thinking he's asking is, can the smoker basically cause you to just skip the hanging animation and just end up just dying of fall damage? So, Zed or Dan, what I basically wanted to do here, my friend, is that I decided to play with my one Twitch mod, Monkey Shark, and he helped me out here. Basically what happened, my friend, is that I wanted to end up doing something that I would believe would be basically the best way to look at your myth. So, for those of you guys that don't know, and I'm also just clarifying this to you as well right now, Dan, is that I have had instances where I've had a smoker pull me and not end up doing the ledge hanging animation, instead just drag me off. However, though, the only times I've ever died is when it was like basically like out of the map in really weird circumstances. But for this, what I wanted to do was just jump off of a high ledge and have the smoker catch me, because I believe that if they were to catch me, I want to see if they will hang off of, like, you know, some sort of animation, or if I'll just fall straight to my death. I know it might not be exactly what you're thinking of, but instead of just leaving the myth at plausible, I just wanted to actually, like, go more in depth on this. So I am trying to do my best here, my friend. I just didn't want to leave you hanging like I did with last myth. But yeah, guys, so here we go. So Monkey Shark and me are going to be trying to prepare this. I am Coach, and he is a smoker. And basically what's going to happen is that I am going to jump on a certain timer, and he is going to try to catch me, and we're just going to be seeing if there's going to be any sort of ledge hanging animation at all, or if I'm just going to fall straight to my death. So here we are. I am on the 3rd floor of Dead Center, and we're going to be jumping here in just a second when I find an opportunity. So here we go, my friends. I'm going to jump, and he's going to grab me, and okay, that's weird. That's kind of like a all of the above answer. What the hell? I got grabbed, and I still ended up getting choked, but I didn't die of fall damage. That was weird. Like, and I heard like the coach scream, and like it's like the animation got canceled. That was weird. It's like a transition between all three. Now, Dan, once again, I'm pretty sure your original question was formatted in such a way that you wanted to see if I just stood still, and if I just was near a ledge and I got smoked, if I would just skip the falling animation or the hanging animation and I would just fall straight to my death. I don't necessarily think if the smoker tongue ever grabs you, if you can ever die of fall damage, because I think it will just go into a different hanging animation, like the noose type of animation. So what I'm going to do for you, my friend, is that I'm just going to leave this myth at basically confirmed, because I would like to believe that you can skip the animation. It's just that I don't exactly know how to show a proper bit of gameplay, because I think your interpretation and my interpretation are going to be the exact same thing. It's just that to try to replicate it, it's just going to be one of those like really rare things, and the best I can do is this, my friend. Alright, meme lord, so now we're going to be seeing if it is possible to knock the tank off of No Mercy Rooftops and give him a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. Let's do this. Myth, can you knock the tank off of No Mercy's rooftop? Now, my friends, you have seriously no idea how fucking long it took to just get the right spot for the tank to end up being on the ledge, because I would always have to be in a specific circumstance where I was in a specific spot, so that way he would not just auto jump off and kill himself, and also at the same time not just be in an area where he would constantly try to like reposition and climb because of my no clipping. So what I had to do is I had to just find the wee little sweet spot where I just no clip, where I'm in a spot where he'll just stand still, and I have the propane directly underneath of him while he's at the very, very tippity edge of the ledge of the building without him jumping or falling on accident. So, rant's over. Let's get on and test your final myth here, Vader. So this is what I'm going to do, my friends. I'm going to be going right over to this specific spot of No Mercy's rooftop. I'm going to be getting 4 propane tanks on survival here, and I'm going to be trying to place them in such a way that when they blow up, he will blow up and like fling himself towards the ledge and not the middle or the sides, because that was also another issue that I was having. As you guys can see, this myth slightly annoyed me, just a little bit. But yeah, anyways. So basically, my friends, as I prepare here and get all the final stuff set up, I just want to say is that shouts once again to Vader for the myth, and thank you for submitting it. Thank you guys all for submitting your myths. I really enjoy doing these for you guys. And my friends, let me know in the comments down below what you think the final results are going to be for this very last myth. I am very curious to see what you guys think. Okay guys, so this is the exact spot you have to stand in. you have to be basically like a certain height in the air, so that way he can't hit you, but you also need to end up having your crosshairs in such a way that he won't just jump off the ledge. This is kind of like where he'll just be stuck shimmying, because he will try to get to you, but even then again, it's still not perfect sometimes. So here we go. Blowing up the propane now, in just a second. Please kill the tank. Oh, thank God this actually worked, because this took way too long. To be honest, I'm actually more happy that this is just complete, because this myth took ungodly long. But no, legitimately though, I'm very happy that this is confirmed, because if you're ever desperate, this will save your life. Alright, my friends, so that's it for today's episode of Myth-Busting Mondays. I do truly hope you ended up enjoying. If you guys would like to check out any of the prior episodes of Myth-Busting Mondays, including last week's episode, where we tested if it was possible to get the Strength and Numbers achievement in solo mode, then definitely check out that episode. There will be an annotation at the end of the video. If you guys would like to financially support the channel, I tremendously appreciate you guys go check out my Patreon. It's always linked down below in all my YouTube video descriptions, or you guys can use supporter creator code BlackNinja797 in all caps in the Fortnite Epic Games item shops, because Epic is my very first sponsor, and they're sponsoring today's video, so shout out to Epic Games. Shout out to Jake Squid, by the way, for being a Patreon supporter. I appreciate you, brother. And finally, once more, if you guys would like to have your myths featured in next week's episode, just please put them in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. But I hope you guys end up enjoying seeing another YouTube video from the most unique YouTuber you're ever going to see. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you, and peace out. Have a good week.
Hey meme lords, Jesus here, and you better have enjoyed that video there by the eternal god Daddy Ninja. You should probably subscribe too, or the mighty Moab will come for your balls. If you enjoyed the video, you might like it too, and give me the memes. Flash, bang, boom!